In our fast-paced, noisy world, the art of silence often seems lost. But what if I told you that choosing to stay quiet could be just as powerful as speaking out? Imagine navigating life's challenges with the confidence that your silence can speak volumes. Stoicism, the ancient philosophy of mastering oneself with reason and emotional strength, teaches us exactly that. As Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, wisely noted, "It's better to trip with the feet than with the tongue." How many times have we regretted words spoken in haste or anger? Stoicism isn't about avoiding action, but about using silence strategically to foster growth and inner peace. Today we'll dive into 9 crucial moments where choosing silence can transform your life. Think about how a calm, deliberate pause might diffuse a heated argument or reveal deeper insights into your emotions. What if your silence could shield you from harm and build understanding? Join us as we explore the profound power of Stoic silence. Ready to discover how a thoughtful pause can change your interactions and enhance your inner tranquility? Hit that subscribe button and let's unlock the secrets of Stoic wisdom together. Number 1. When facing unfair criticism. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, facing unfair criticism is more than just a test. It's a powerful opportunity to build inner strength and demonstrate true character. According to Stoic teachings, particularly those of Marcus Aurelius, it's not the external criticism itself that disturbs us, but our own perceptions and reactions to it. This profound insight reveals that we possess the power to reshape how we handle negative feedback, transforming potential adversity into a source of personal growth and strength. Imagine a scenario where your boss harshly criticizes your project. The immediate impulse might be to respond defensively, feeling frustration or even anger. However, the Stoic approach offers a more measured and constructive response. Instead of letting these emotions control you, take a step back and evaluate the criticism with calm discernment. Identify what aspects of the feedback are constructive and can be used for self-improvement, while setting aside what seems baseless or unjust. This method not only helps you maintain your professional dignity, but also demonstrates resilience and a commitment to personal development. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Stoic philosophers, famously advised that it's not the external events themselves that trouble us, but our interpretations of them. He wrote in his Meditations, "It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning events." By recognizing that our reactions to criticism are within our control, we can manage our responses more effectively. Instead of allowing criticism to undermine our self-esteem or provoke defensive behavior, we can choose to approach it with composure and thoughtful reflection. Consider how shifting your perspective on criticism can significantly strengthen your character. Reflect on past instances where remaining calm in the face of unfair critique led to positive outcomes. Perhaps you turned a challenging situation into a learning experience, or you inspired respect and admiration from others through your grace under pressure. By viewing criticism as an opportunity for growth rather than a personal attack, you can foster a more resilient and balanced mindset. Epictetus, another influential Stoic thinker, emphasized that maintaining inner peace and dignity in the face of unjust criticism reflects a deep commitment to Stoic principles and personal strength. According to Epictetus, our power lies in how we respond to external circumstances, not in the circumstances themselves. He advised it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This teaching encourages us to cultivate a mindset that focuses on our own reactions and responses rather than getting caught up in the negativity of others' criticisms. In a world often rife with arrogance, self-promotion, and unconstructive feedback, Stoicism encourages us to practice quiet strength. Marcus Aurelius aptly advises, "Don't waste time arguing about what a good man should be one." When faced with criticism, especially if it seems unfair, consider responding with reflective silence rather than reactive speech. This approach not only helps you stay grounded, but also allows you to turn ego-driven environments into spaces for self-reflection and growth. Criticism, though frequently unfair, can serve as a valuable learning tool if approached with the right mindset. Stoicism offers timeless advice on handling rude or unjust critiques with grace. By pausing to separate criticism from your self-worth, seeking any underlying truths, and responding with poise, you uphold the Stoic ideal of maintaining inner calm amidst external challenges. This practice not only enhances your ability to manage difficult interactions, but also contributes to a more balanced and resilient character. Embracing these Stoic principles in the face of criticism means developing a mindset that values personal growth over immediate reactions. It involves acknowledging that while you cannot control the criticisms or opinions of others, you have full control over your own responses. By focusing on constructive feedback and dismissing the unproductive elements, you can turn criticism into a stepping stone for improvement and self-betterment. Furthermore, handling criticism with Stoic grace involves cultivating empathy and understanding. Sometimes criticism can be a reflection of the critic's own struggles or insecurities. By approaching criticism with compassion and recognizing the humanity behind the feedback, you can navigate these situations with greater insight and equanimity. Ultimately, the practice of responding to unfair criticism with Stoic wisdom transforms potential conflicts into opportunities for personal development. By maintaining composure, reflecting on the feedback, and focusing on your values, you not only protect your own sense of self, but also set a powerful example for others. Embracing the Stoic approach to criticism allows you to turn challenges into chances for growth, fostering a deeper sense of inner strength and resilience. Number 2, embracing silence amid boasts. Imagine yourself at a bustling networking event, surrounded by the clamor of ambitious professionals. A colleague stands out, animatedly recounting their recent achievements with a flair that demands attention. As their words fill the air, you might feel a strong urge to counter their boasts with your own successes, engaging in a competitive exchange. However, Stoic philosophy offers a different path, one of deliberate, strategic silence. This practice is not about passive withdrawal, but about making a conscious choice that reflects wisdom, self-assurance, and integrity. When confronted with excessive boasting, Stoicism teaches us the art of responding with thoughtful silence. Instead of matching boast for boast, you can choose to listen attentively and acknowledge their achievements with a simple nod or smile. This approach allows you to remain focused on your own journey without succumbing to the temptation of verbal one-upmanship. By doing so, you preserve your dignity and let the other person's words reveal more about them than any counter-argument or retort ever could. This practice underscores a fundamental Stoic principle: true worth and contentment come from within and are not dependent on external validation or comparison. Reflecting on the Stoic sage's advice, he who does not wish to be outdone by others should not return one benefit with another, he should return many at once. We can understand this principle more deeply. Instead of engaging in verbal sparring or trying to outshine others, let your actions and character speak for themselves. By concentrating on your personal growth and achievements, you demonstrate a contrast to superficial boasts. Your focus on cultivating virtues and pursuing your goals with dedication naturally elevates your sense of self-worth and fosters more authentic, meaningful interactions. Consider how adopting this Stoic practice could transform your interactions and approach to success. Embracing silence in the face of boasting doesn't merely preserve your peace of mind, it sets a tone of respect and integrity in your engagements. By choosing to respond with calm rather than competition, you create an environment conducive to genuine personal growth and deeper connections. In a world often driven by ego, rivalry, and the constant pursuit of external validation, Stoicism provides a counterbalance. It guides us to cultivate inner contentment and authentic self-worth, independent of others' opinions or boasts. Practicing silence amid boasts is an embodiment of this Stoic ethos, allowing you to navigate social dynamics with quiet strength and self-respect. This approach not only protects your sense of inner peace, but also reinforces your commitment to your personal values. It highlights the power of restraint and the impact of letting your actions reflect your character. Share your experiences and insights on how Stoic silence has influenced your interactions and personal growth. Let's explore together how embracing the art of thoughtful restraint can lead to more peaceful, fulfilling, and authentic connections. Your reflections on practicing Stoic silence in everyday situations could inspire others to cultivate similar resilience and wisdom in their own lives. Number 3, mastering anger with silence. Anger can often feel like a fierce storm, threatening to overwhelm our rationality and calm. Stoic philosophy offers a haven within this emotional tempest, the practice of deliberate silence. According to Epictetus, a prominent Stoic thinker, maintaining silence most of the time and speaking only when necessary can be a powerful way to manage intense emotions. Imagine a scenario where a co-worker's mistake significantly increases your workload. The immediate impulse might be to react with anger or frustration. However, Stoicism teaches that choosing silence in such moments allows you to create a pause, giving you space to assess the situation with greater clarity and composure. This deliberate pause helps prevent conflicts from escalating and paves the way for more thoughtful and constructive responses. Consider Marcus Aurelius's insight: how much worse are the results of anger than the things that make people angry. This perspective reminds us that the aftermath of anger often far exceeds the initial cause, leading to regret and further complications. Take Nelson Mandela's example. Despite enduring years of imprisonment and injustice, Mandela chose forgiveness over anger, leading his nation towards reconciliation and unity. By using silence to manage anger, you are not suppressing your feelings but choosing a response that aligns with your best self. This practice of pausing before reacting enhances your inner peace and strengthens relationships by fostering more thoughtful and constructive interactions. As you face daily frustrations, remember that silence can be a refuge where wisdom prevails. Embrace it and you might discover that a calm, measured response is both profound and powerful. Anger is a universal emotion, but unchecked anger can damage relationships and personal well-being. Stoicism provides practical strategies to manage anger through self-control, clear thinking, and inner peace. Identify triggers, pinpoint what specifically sets off your anger, whether it's certain people, situations, or events. Self-reflection: explore why these triggers provoke you. Often, personal assumptions and beliefs play a role. Acceptance: recognize that while you can't control external events, you can control your reaction to them. Mindfulness: stay present and avoid dwelling on past grievances or future anxieties. Deep breathing: use breathing exercises to calm both mind and body. Pause and reflect before reacting. Consider the potential consequences of your actions. Shift perspective: try to view the situation from the other person's point of view to foster empathy. Reframe the issue: assess the situation through a Stoic lens. Does it really matter in the grand scheme? Focus on solutions. Direct your energy towards resolving the issue rather than fixating on it. Build emotional resilience. Strengthen your ability to manage emotions through practices like exercise, journaling, or meditation. Channel anger constructively. Redirect your energy into productive activities such as creative projects or physical exercise. Learn and evolve. Use anger as a chance for personal growth and improved future responses. Mastering anger through these Stoic principles can lead to a more balanced, fulfilling life. By understanding the roots of your anger, practicing mindfulness, and finding constructive outlets, you can transform anger into a positive force for personal growth and healthier relationships. Embrace Stoic strategies to achieve inner peace and lead a more composed and successful life. Number 4, keeping silent amidst baseless gossip. In our fast-paced world where rumors and gossip can spread faster than wildfire, Stoicism offers a profound antidote: strategic silence. Imagine a dedicated teacher in a small, close-knit community who suddenly finds themselves engulfed in a whirlwind of false accusations. Instead of succumbing to the pressure to defend themselves aggressively or getting caught up in the emotional turmoil of the situation, this teacher chooses a path of quiet resilience. This choice isn't a sign of weakness but a profound demonstration of Stoic strength and wisdom. At the core of Stoic philosophy is the principle that while we cannot control the actions or opinions of others, we do have absolute control over our own responses. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "You hold power over your thoughts, not over outside events." This principle is especially relevant when dealing with gossip and baseless rumors. When faced with the chaos and confusion of falsehoods, remember that your true strength lies not in combating every unfounded claim, but in mastering your own reactions. By opting for silence, you preserve your inner peace and allow the truth to emerge naturally over time. Reflect for a moment: how often does a hasty or defensive response only serve to escalate the situation? Engaging in a heated rebuttal or emotional confrontation often adds fuel to the fire of gossip, exacerbating the problem rather than solving it. Stoicism teaches us that by choosing silence, we avoid contributing to the spread of falsehoods and instead maintain control over our own behavior. This strategic silence is not about being passive, it's a deliberate choice to allow the initial storm of rumors to settle, providing an opportunity for clarity and truth to surface on their own. Epictetus, another central figure in Stoic philosophy, advised that when faced with negativity, our response should be either positivity or silence. This guidance underscores the Stoic belief that our reactions can either escalate or diffuse a situation. By embracing silence in the face of baseless gossip, you transform a potential conflict into an opportunity to demonstrate resilience and integrity. Your composed demeanor speaks volumes more than any words could, reflecting your strength of character and your commitment to truth. Consider the transformative impact this Stoic approach could have on your life. By consistently choosing silence over reaction, especially when confronted with unfounded claims, you safeguard your reputation and preserve your personal peace. This practice helps you maintain focus on what you can control, your own responses and actions, while allowing the truth to reveal itself in due time. Silence becomes a powerful tool for navigating through the noise of falsehoods with grace and dignity. Reflecting on how adopting strategic silence might enhance your interactions and relationships, you may find that this approach fosters greater personal serenity and professional success. By not engaging with gossip, you set a tone of respect and integrity, creating an environment where genuine communication can thrive. Additionally, this practice encourages you to stay true to your values, focusing on your actions and character rather than getting caught up in the drama of unfounded rumors. In summary, Stoicism teaches us that our greatest strength lies in how we handle external chaos, including the spread of gossip and falsehoods. By choosing strategic silence, you maintain control over your inner peace, protect your reputation, and allow the truth to naturally prevail. Share your experiences and thoughts on how this Stoic practice has influenced your life. Together, let's explore how embracing silence in the face of gossip can lead to more serene, respectful, and fulfilling interactions. Number 5. Navigating loss with Stoic strength. Loss is a profound and universal experience that often leaves us grappling with grief and confusion. In the aftermath of significant loss, the silence that follows can feel overwhelming. Stoicism, however, offers a way to navigate this silence with grace and strength. C.S. Lewis, in his deeply moving book A Grief Observed, reflects on loss through a Stoic lens, stating, "The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before." This perspective captures the Stoic belief that loss and love are intertwined in the intricate fabric of life. How might viewing loss as a transition rather than an end shift your approach to grief? Stoicism encourages us to embrace the silence that follows loss as an opportunity for reflection and growth. Rather than filling this silence with distractions or denial, use it as a space to deeply process your thoughts and emotions. Lewis's journey through grief illustrates how maintaining a calm, reflective mindset can transform sorrow into a profound appreciation for life's fragility and beauty. Silence after a loss is not about denying your pain, but rather about creating space for healing and finding meaning beyond the immediate suffering. Reflect on your past experiences with loss. How could adopting a practice of reflective silence aid in your future grief? By allowing yourself time to process your emotions and focus on what you can learn from the experience, you can navigate loss with greater resilience and insight. Stoicism provides timeless advice to help us remain strong and composed in the face of loss. Here are some practical ways to apply Stoic principles. Acknowledge your emotions, understand and accept your feelings of grief, as natural responses to life's events. Embrace the full range of your emotions without judgment. Action. Allow yourself to grieve and express your emotions. Journaling or confiding in a trusted friend can aid in processing your feelings. Focus on what you can control. Stoicism teaches us to let go of what we cannot change and concentrate on what we can influence. Action. Identify aspects of the situation you can control, such as how you cope with the loss. Reframe the experience as an opportunity for personal growth. Find meaning in the experience. Every challenge offers a chance to grow and learn. Reflect on what the experience can teach you. Action. Reflect on what you can learn from this loss that will make you stronger, wiser, or more compassionate. Practice gratitude. Shifting your focus from what you've lost to what you still have can bring peace and perspective. Action. Maintain a gratitude journal to highlight what remains positive in your life, helping to shift your perspective. Seek support. Stoicism values community and support during tough times. Reaching out can alleviate feelings of isolation. Action. Connect with family, friends, or support groups. Sharing your struggles can provide comfort and alleviate feelings of loneliness. By integrating these Stoic strategies, you can navigate loss with resilience and grace, transforming adversity into an opportunity for personal growth and inner strength. Embrace these practices to find peace and continue evolving through life's challenges. Share your stories and insights on how Stoic practices have influenced your journey through loss, and let's support each other in finding strength and meaning amid grief. Number 6. Handling ignorance with Stoic grace. Confronting ignorance can often feel like navigating a treacherous sea of frustration, particularly when dealing with individuals who cling tenaciously to their misconceptions and misinformation. This challenge is especially poignant in a world where misinformation spreads rapidly and stubbornness can be as pervasive as it is unyielding. In such turbulent waters, Stoicism provides a powerful framework for addressing ignorance with patience, grace, and strategic silence. This approach not only preserves our inner tranquility, but can also profoundly influence the nature of our interactions and the overall dynamics of our relationships. One of the most poignant examples of handling ignorance with Stoic grace is the story of Galileo Galilei. Galileo, the renowned astronomer and physicist, revolutionized our understanding of the cosmos with his support of the heliocentric model, which posited that the Earth orbits the Sun. This groundbreaking theory challenged the prevailing geocentric model, which positioned the Earth at the center of the universe, a belief deeply rooted in both scientific thought and religious doctrine of his time. Galileo's advocacy for heliocentrism was met with intense opposition from both the scientific establishment and the Catholic Church, resulting in significant personal and professional risks, including house arrest. In the face of such formidable resistance, Galileo's response was not one of overt confrontation or public denouncement of his detractors. Instead, he chose a path of quiet resolve and strategic silence. This approach was not a mark of defeat or surrender, but rather a profound demonstration of his unwavering commitment to truth and intellectual integrity. By embracing this Stoic approach, Galileo allowed his principles to be demonstrated through his steadfastness and dedication, rather than through combative rhetoric. His strategic silence served as a powerful testament to the strength of his character and the validity of his ideas. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control the beliefs or ignorance of others, we do have complete authority over our responses. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, encapsulates this wisdom with the insight: you have power over your mind, not over outside events. This principle underscores the Stoic belief that our greatest strength lies in how we choose to respond to external circumstances, rather than in attempting to control or alter the beliefs and misconceptions of others. In practical terms, this means focusing our energy on managing our responses and maintaining our composure, rather than engaging in fruitless arguments or emotional conflicts. To apply this Stoic perspective in your own life, consider how adopting a stance of strategic silence can transform your interactions with those who display ignorance. Instead of engaging in heated debates or attempting to forcefully correct others, you can choose to respond with calm and clarity. Much like Galileo, you can let your principles be demonstrated through your actions and demeanor rather than through words alone. This approach not only helps you maintain your composure, but also allows you to focus on what you can control, your own behavior and responses. By doing so, you embody the strength of character and intellectual integrity that Stoicism advocates, which can ultimately serve as a more persuasive and impactful testament to your values than any verbal argument. Reflecting on how this Stoic approach could enhance your personal and professional relationships reveals the broader benefits of handling ignorance with grace. When you choose silence over confrontation, you preserve your inner peace and contribute to a more respectful and harmonious exchange. This choice reflects not passivity but a deliberate decision to rise above ignorance with dignity and self-control. Moreover, it signals a commitment to maintaining a respectful and constructive dialogue, which can foster mutual understanding and reduce unnecessary conflict. Handling ignorance gracefully involves recognizing your limits and discerning which battles are worth engaging in. It's about understanding that while you cannot change the beliefs or behaviors of others, you can control how you respond and what you choose to focus on. This practice leads to a more peaceful, respectful, and fulfilling life, enabling you to direct your energy towards constructive endeavors rather than becoming entangled in misunderstandings and falsehoods. Taking inspiration from Galileo's example, you can apply Stoic principles of silence and composure in your encounters with ignorance. Let your actions and character speak louder than words, using your responses to reflect the strength and wisdom of Stoic principles. By embracing the art of Stoic silence, you transform potentially contentious interactions into opportunities for demonstrating your integrity and advancing your personal growth. This approach not only helps you navigate the challenges of ignorance with greater ease, but also cultivates a life of tranquility and self-respect. Incorporating these Stoic strategies into your daily interactions can significantly enhance your ability to handle ignorance with grace. Recognize the power of your responses, prioritize maintaining your inner peace, and choose thoughtful actions over reactive responses. By doing so, you align yourself with the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and set a powerful example of how to address ignorance with dignity and wisdom. Embrace this Stoic practice as a guide for navigating the complexities of human interactions, and let it lead you towards a more serene and fulfilling life. Number 7. Mastering rumors with Stoic silence. When you find yourself at the center of swirling rumors, it's natural to feel the urge to defend your reputation or correct the misinformation. However, Stoicism offers a profound lesson in how silence can become a powerful ally in such situations. Picture a dedicated community leader championing environmental causes, who suddenly faces a barrage of false accusations suggesting personal gain from her efforts. Rather than engaging with each erroneous claim, she decides to remain silent and focus on her mission. This choice reflects Marcus Aurelius's wisdom: the best revenge is to be unlike him who hurt you. Her strategic silence not only preserved her integrity, but also highlighted her unwavering commitment to her cause. Stoic philosophy teaches that our response to external events, including rumors, reveals our true character. Imagine the profound impact on your life if you adopted a similar approach. Instead of succumbing to the urge to explain or defend yourself against every piece of gossip, you could harness the power of silence to maintain your focus and composure. This approach isn't about passive acceptance, but about actively choosing how to respond in a way that aligns with your principles and values. Epictetus offers practical advice for dealing with slander. If someone speaks ill of you, and the criticism is true, use it as an opportunity to improve yourself. If it's false, laugh it off. This perspective emphasizes that Stoic silence is an active, strategic choice rather than a passive resignation. By focusing on what you can control, your own actions and responses, you transform a potential conflict into an opportunity for personal growth and clarity. Consider how embracing Stoic silence might reshape your interactions with others. When confronted with false rumors or malicious gossip, responding with calm and focus can gradually alter how others perceive you. By remaining steadfast in your values and letting your consistent behavior speak louder than any rebuttal, you reinforce your integrity and gradually counteract misconceptions. Here are several Stoic strategies to handle rumors effectively. Control your emotions. Managing your emotional response is crucial when faced with rumors. Reacting impulsively can often exacerbate the situation. Instead, practice mindfulness and deep breathing to maintain your composure. Remember, others' opinions or false statements do not define your worth or character. Verify the facts. Rumors often thrive on ambiguity and misinformation. Before reacting, take time to investigate the facts. Consult reliable sources and seek accurate information. This approach ensures that your response is grounded in truth rather than speculation or hearsay. Think before you act. The way you respond to rumors can significantly influence their spread and impact. Avoid hasty reactions. Reflect on the potential consequences of your actions and choose your responses thoughtfully to avoid escalating the situation. Let your actions speak. Sometimes the most effective way to counteract false rumors is through consistent and exemplary behavior. By demonstrating your integrity and adhering to your values through your actions, you gradually dispel misconceptions and reinforce your true character. Detach from others' opinions. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and accept that we cannot change others' thoughts or gossip. Concentrate on staying true to your principles and beliefs, irrespective of external opinions or unfounded claims. By integrating these Stoic principles, emotional control, fact-checking, thoughtful responses, consistent behavior, and detachment, you can navigate the storm of rumors with grace and strength. Embrace Stoic silence as a strategic tool for preserving your honor and inner peace amidst the noise of gossip. Share your experiences and reflections on how Stoic practices have shaped your approach to handling rumors, and let's support each other in fostering a more respectful and harmonious environment. Number 8. Confronting injustice with Stoic resolve. Stoicism teaches us to face life's trials with unwavering fairness and inner strength, especially when confronted with the harsh reality of injustice. The ancient Epicurean adage, "bear and forbear," perfectly encapsulates this Stoic ethos. Endure adversity without complaint and forgive the faults of others. This timeless wisdom was vividly embodied by Nelson Mandela, whose life serves as a powerful testament to Stoic resilience. Despite enduring 27 long years of imprisonment under oppressive conditions, Mandela emerged not as a figure of vengeance, but as a global icon of peace, unity, and reconciliation. Mandela's response to the profound injustice he faced was not driven by a desire for revenge, but by a deep commitment to healing and building bridges. His strategic choice to focus on higher ideals, such as understanding and reconciliation, rather than succumbing to the impulse for retribution, reflects a core Stoic principle. Our greatest power lies in how we choose to respond to external events, not in the events themselves. This approach underscores a critical Stoic belief: while we cannot control the actions of others or the injustices we encounter, we can control our own reactions and responses. By choosing to rise above personal grievances and focus on constructive action, Mandela demonstrated that even in the face of profound wrongs, it is possible to turn adversity into a force for positive change. Reflecting on Mandela's approach prompts us to consider how we might handle injustice in our own lives. Could adopting a similar stance of understanding and compassion, even when provoked, lead to meaningful positive change? Marcus Aurelius, another central figure in Stoic philosophy, advised that the best way to retaliate against those who harm us is to avoid mirroring their behavior. Instead of engaging in retaliatory actions, which often exacerbate conflicts, we can maintain our integrity by responding thoughtfully and strategically. Mandela's silent strength was not a form of submission, but a powerful display of personal integrity and strategic restraint. His approach teaches us that the true measure of our response to injustice lies in our ability to act with dignity and purpose, rather than reacting impulsively. In practical terms, here are several Stoic strategies to effectively confront injustice while maintaining your resolve and composure. Maintain inner peace. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of keeping a calm mind despite external circumstances. Cultivate emotional regulation through practices such as deep breathing, mindfulness, or meditation. These techniques help you maintain composure even in the face of adversity, allowing you to navigate challenging situations with clarity and poise. Accept what you can't change, focus on controlling your own responses, rather than trying to alter the actions or attitudes of others. Recognize and accept the limits of your influence. This Stoic mindset helps you avoid unnecessary stress and frustration by directing your energy towards aspects of the situation you can manage. Respond thoughtfully, avoid knee-jerk reactions. Before taking any action, carefully consider the situation. Analyze the circumstances, seek clarity, and respond with reason and strategic intent. Ensure that your actions are aligned with your core values and principles rather than driven by emotional impulse. Avoid retaliation. Seeking revenge often escalates conflicts rather than resolving them. Aim for a calm, rational response that fosters constructive dialogue and resolution. By maintaining a composed demeanor and focusing on positive solutions, you contribute to a more harmonious and effective resolution. Stay true to your values. Let your actions reflect your core beliefs and principles. Ensure that your responses align with your moral integrity and honor, demonstrating steadfastness in your values, even when faced with injustice, reinforces your character and credibility. Seek constructive solutions. Focus on addressing the root causes of the injustice rather than dwelling on the injustice itself. Engage in open communication, advocate for positive change, and work towards solutions that tackle the underlying issues. This proactive approach can lead to meaningful and lasting improvements. Learn and grow. View encounters with injustice as opportunities for personal growth. Reflect on the experience, extract lessons, and use the insights gained to enhance your resilience and character. Embrace adversity as a chance to strengthen your resolve and prepare yourself for future challenges. By embracing these Stoic principles, maintaining inner peace, accepting what you cannot change, responding thoughtfully, avoiding retaliation, staying true to your values, seeking constructive solutions, and learning from experiences, you can address injustice with dignity and grace. This approach not only helps you navigate challenges more effectively, but also transforms adversity into opportunities for personal growth and improvement. Number 9. Handling insults with Stoic wisdom. Insults, whether direct or veiled, can provoke intense emotional responses. When someone hurls criticism or derogatory remarks our way, the natural reaction is often a mix of hurt, anger, and defensiveness. However, Stoic philosophy offers us a profound perspective on navigating such challenges with grace and composure. At the heart of this Stoic approach is the idea that while we cannot control the actions of others, we hold complete control over our responses. This is crucial when faced with insults and slights, as how we react can significantly influence the outcome of the situation. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, provides invaluable insight into this practice. He famously said, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation." This quote encapsulates the Stoic belief that our reactions are a matter of personal control. While we may not be able to control what others say or do, we can control how we respond to them. This Stoic understanding encourages us to look inward and examine our own role in the process of being provoked, thereby empowering us to choose a more measured and thoughtful response. To illustrate this Stoic principle, let's consider the example of Mahatma Gandhi during his fight for Indian independence. Gandhi faced relentless verbal and physical insults from his opponents. Despite the provocation, he chose to respond with non-violence and understanding rather than with anger or retaliation. Gandhi's approach, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, was not merely about avoiding conflict, but about transforming the nature of the interaction itself. By maintaining his composure and focusing on his principles, Gandhi not only diffused hostility, but also earned widespread public support. His ability to rise above petty provocations underscores how embracing Stoic principles can turn adversarial situations into opportunities for personal and public growth. Marcus Aurelius, another towering figure in Stoic thought, poses a thought-provoking question: how much worse are the results of anger and grief than the things that made us feel those ways? This question invites us to reflect deeply on the impact of our emotional reactions. Marcus Aurelius suggests that our anger and grief often exacerbate the very situations that triggered these feelings. By recognizing this, we can choose responses that uphold our dignity and foster a more harmonious existence, rather than reacting impulsively and potentially making matters worse. Handling insults with Stoic wisdom involves several practical strategies that can help maintain our dignity and composure. These strategies are not merely theoretical but actionable techniques that can be integrated into our daily lives. 1. Recognize your power. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is the recognition that while we cannot control external events, we can control our responses. This awareness is particularly important when dealing with insults. Understanding that your reaction is within your control allows you to manage your emotional state and uphold your integrity. This recognition empowers you to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively, preserving your emotional well-being and maintaining your sense of personal control. 2. Pause and reflect. When confronted with an insult, it's crucial to take a moment to pause and reflect before reacting. This brief pause provides an opportunity to assess the situation, consider the intent behind the insult, and decide on the best course of action. By resisting the impulse to respond immediately, you give yourself the space to craft a more measured and constructive response. This moment of reflection helps prevent hasty reactions that might escalate the situation or lead to regret. 3. Respond with dignity. Responding to insults with dignity involves maintaining your composure and responding with grace. A dignified response not only upholds your self-respect but also demonstrates strength of character. This approach helps diffuse potential conflicts and reinforces your position as a person of integrity and poise. By focusing on maintaining your dignity, you set a positive example and show that you are not easily rattled by provocations. 4. Focus on your values. Stoicism teaches us to let our actions be guided by our core values and principles. When responding to insults, ensure that your actions align with your moral beliefs and integrity. This alignment helps you remain true to yourself and reinforces your credibility and authenticity. By acting in accordance with your values, you demonstrate that you are not swayed by external provocations, and that your character remains steadfast regardless of the challenges you face. 5. Seek understanding. Consider the underlying motivations behind the insult. Often, insults stem from personal insecurities, misunderstandings, or other internal struggles of the person delivering them. By seeking to understand the source of the provocation, you can respond with empathy, rather than simply reacting to the insult itself. This approach not only helps address underlying issues, but also fosters a more compassionate and constructive interaction. 6. Use silence as strength. Sometimes silence can be the most powerful response. By choosing to remain silent, you avoid escalating the situation and keep the focus on your actions and character. Stoic silence is not about passive acceptance, but about demonstrating that you value your peace of mind and self-respect over engaging in unnecessary conflict. Silence allows you to control the narrative and prevents you from becoming entangled in the drama of insults. 7. Reflect and learn. Use the experience of being insulted as an opportunity for self-reflection and growth. Consider what you can learn from the situation and how you can apply these insights to future interactions. Reflecting on insults and your response to them can provide valuable lessons in resilient self-awareness. By viewing these experiences as opportunities for personal development, you can strengthen your character and improve your ability to handle future challenges with poise. 8. Maintain emotional balance. Maintaining emotional balance is crucial when dealing with insults. Practice techniques such as mindfulness, deep breathing, or meditation to help manage your emotional responses. By cultivating a calm and centered mindset, you can better handle provocations and respond in a way that aligns with your Stoic principles. Emotional balance helps you stay grounded and prevents you from being overwhelmed by negative emotions. 9. Seek constructive outcomes. Focus on finding constructive outcomes, rather than dwelling on the insult itself. Engage in open communication, seek to resolve misunderstandings, and address the root cause of the issue. By directing your energy towards positive and productive solutions, you can transform a potentially negative experience into an opportunity for meaningful dialogue and resolution. By incorporating these Stoic principles, recognizing your power, pausing and reflecting, responding with dignity, focusing on your values, seeking understanding, using silence, reflecting and learning, maintaining emotional balance, and seeking constructive outcomes, you can navigate insults with grace and resilience. Embrace Stoic wisdom as a guide for handling challenges with poise, and let your actions reflect the depth and strength of your character. In doing so, you not only elevate your own conduct, but also set a powerful example for others, demonstrating how thoughtful restraint can turn adversity into an opportunity for personal growth and ethical leadership. By applying these principles, you can transform difficult interactions into moments of strength and wisdom, fostering a more respectful and harmonious environment for yourself and those around you. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through Stoic wisdom. If these insights have resonated with you, please hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how Stoicism is impacting your life. Your support helps spread these timeless lessons to others seeking a path to inner peace and strength. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into Stoic philosophy and practical guidance on living a more fulfilled life. Until next time, embrace the art of thoughtful silence and navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. See you in the next lesson.